It's the 16th of August now. That's another month gone. My air conditioners arrived last night. The one that actually arrived in the morning yesterday, so I let that stand for 12 hours and I ran it last night. It's pretty good, and I can run it on my inverter, so that means running it on the battery, which is a bonus. But it's not a dehumidifier, although it does dehumidify. It does dehumidify, and then it drips out the back. All air conditioners do it to a certain extent to dry the air. But I got it's only 5,000 BTU. But the one I bought a couple of weeks ago from Walmart that they sent round the houses, it did the grand tour of America. I don't know what Walmart was thinking. Anyway, that finally arrived. So I plugged that in now, and that won't run on my inverter. It's 8,000 BTUs, and I think it takes about 5.5 amps, whereas the little one takes 3.5 amps, which is not that much difference, but it's a big difference to my boat when I'm running on the inverter. But this one will run on dehumidify, which is probably all I really want it to run for, because it's running on the boat, on dehumidifying the boat, and when the boat is moving, it doesn't really get that hot, and when it does get hot, I'll open the windows. But the bonus, if I can find a way of doing it, is to catch all the condensate, all the water that drips out, so I've got drinking water. It said it's got a 40 pint capacity a day. The only problem with that is that most of it, or all of it at the moment, is dripping on the top of the motor to cool the motor down, the compressor. Now I'm wondering if I caught that water instead of using it to cool the compressor, would it burn the compressor out? Or do I need to fit another little fan, which is probably easy. I can fit a little fan to cool down the compressor if I can catch the water, because if I can catch the water, it's a $200 water maker instead of a $2,000 water maker like I've got in the back, which is a palaver to run. So experimenting time. Now don't forget to subscribe, like, and tell all your friends. I don't get anything from any of these companies, but I can tell you Walmart is a complete shambles on the online shopping, and Target's pretty good because you can get DoorDash to deliver it right there and then, the same day, which is excellent service. Well, there's a little one I've just taken out. That's the window air conditioner, which is Windmill. It's pretty good. Cools everything down. Runs on the inverter, so it runs on the batteries. So I could run it, as long as I got diesel, I could run the engine and run that. Don't need mains voltage. Well, I do, but it comes up the inverter. Now the other one, which is the Walmart one, it's the Pack 02, 8 kilowatt. Makes a hell of a noise. It buzzes like a transformer. It's in, what do you call it, dehumidify mode at the moment, and it's running quite happily. Now I can even increase the speed of the fan, so that's high speed. That kicks in there. So if I need to cool somebody down, high speed will work, but only in fan. Well, fan and dehumidify. Dehumidify does actually give a little bit of cool, but not a whole hell of a lot. So I've been running it now for just under an hour on the battery, which is plenty for me. I seal the boat up and insulate it, unless I want to make water, and if I want to make water I can run the engine. But as long as the sun is shining I can make water. Anyway, I'm going to try it on the mains. So it's plugged into shore power now. I'm going to put it in cool mode. There we go. And you can see, I think that's the temperature set at 73, 72. It just kicked in now, the compressor just kicked in. There's a hell of a jump on this compressor. Big surge. So it needs a bigger capacitor really to start the motor. And we can tell it's in cooling mode because you can alter the temperature. I'm saying that, you can't now. Not the best thing in the world, is it? Yeah. It's not as user-friendly as the other one. The other one's got much better tactile buttons, which are proper buttons, not just drawings on a bit of plastic. But on the other hand, that might be better for the rain or the water, because water won't get in there like it will on the other. Anyway, it's cooling, so let's put the speed of the fan up. There we go. It's giving out a good bit of cooling. Well, it's 8,000 BTU. The other one cooled, but not as much volume as that. And of course, the other end is where the hot air comes out. I'll throw that out the back. It's supposed to go out a window. Let me give you adapters to fit windows. So, let me just go there for now. Let's just vent into the outside. And I think the trick is to insulate this boa constrictor snake. I'm going to put some silver insulation around that. And that way you don't get the residual heat coming back into the room. That'll save a couple of pennies. Every little helps. Oh, there we are. Job done. I think I'll keep this one and send the other one back. Because the one I'm keeping is a level 6 efficiency. The one I'm sending back is a level 12. So no wonder it's twice the price to operate. $45 for the windmill, the small window one. It's $80 for this one. But it's all fair game, I suppose, because I'm not going to use it very often, and I need the dehumidifier for the winter, so that's the priority. I could buy a dehumidifier for $50, which might be another option. I do have a small dehumidifier, which is a 12-volt one, which is an emergency water maker. But during the winter, this gets a lot of condensation, gallons of condensation collecting it overnight in Canada, and the same in Bristol. So you just can't dry it up. You know, you got a microfiber cloth to try and dry it, but you can't get into every nook and cranny. So I've had to pump the boat out every 3 days. I haven't touched it for I don't know how long, since the condensation stopped. So that'll pay for itself, and of course it's drinking water, just distilled water. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, tell your mates. I'll catch you later.